Hi there, this is Chantel from Andrewstruck Academy, and I'm just doing a brief video to let you know where things are at as far as the snake diet goes. So, as you may or may not have known, I have been a snake dieter for some time, and I am a huge fan of Cole Robinson, not necessarily his language, but the actual method is amazing. And I've managed to develop that into what works best for me, which is actually extended fasting. And the longest I've gone so far is 20 days. I experienced amazing healing. I felt good. I felt that I was looking good. And then I had a different situation happen. I ended up in hospital. Doctors were very glad that I had fasted, as it definitely aided in my recovery and made it a lot faster and less serious than it would have been without. But I kind of just fell off the wagon there for a while. So as you can see in my face, I've gained a lot of the weight back, not because the snake diet does that, but because I sabotaged myself. So I just want to kind of run through the mindset really quick for those of you that are sort of thinking about it or trying to get yourself motivated. For starters, I'm nothing special. I have no superpowers. This is me at midnight, my sunken in eyes, and yeah, this is me. So I just wanted to kind of let you know what sort of thoughts go through my head. I've been wanting to fast for some time and haven't been able to kind of get my head back in the game. I have a lot going on in my personal life right now, and pretty hectic and very busy next 2 weeks with my business. So I was kind of waiting for everything to stop. Then I realized that there's not really any point in waiting. I might as well just jump in there and get going so that at least I have a little bit of control on one area of my life. So some things that I've noticed that really make me motivated to get going again, I will list off so you have some sort of symptoms of being fat versus just a couple months ago when I was certainly less. One of which is that my eczema is starting to bother me again, and it hasn't touched me since I was fasting, so that's coming back. Another one is I'm not sleeping as well, as evidenced here. When I fast, I sleep like a dead person. It's pretty awesome, actually. And I'm excited to get that and feel refreshed and energized in the morning. I have noticed also, maybe this TMI, but a tendency towards yeast. So especially in the summer heat, that's a problem. I wore a dress the other day, and this wasn't necessarily yeast, but just the thighs rubbing together actually chafed and caused pain and left me red marks. So that was pretty humbling to realize. My seatbelt fits differently. It rolls right up onto my throat up here instead of sitting down where it should. My bra, I'm spilling out over the top, and I'm very busty already, so I wear a double M bra, and when I'm spilling out of that, certainly there's an issue because goodness knows I don't need any bigger. Hi, Richard. You're up at a late night too. And I've noticed also just I feel a little more winded, like not certainly not as healthy as I was feeling. When I stretch and stuff, I feel heavier. I feel my joints are kind of grating a little more, so that's very concerning. So these are all things that I'm trying to bear in mind to keep me motivated to get going. So my mindset is to start fasting again tomorrow, and I'm hoping to do an extended fast. I've not prepped for it in any way. I did eat a keto meal tonight, so my hope is that that'll be the thing that kind of carries me off and in. And I would love to know what sorts of things motivate you and what kinds of things you worry about. I know one of them that's, thank you. one of them that's really weird for me is that I always have like a food that is stuck in my head and I always think I need to eat it before I begin fasting, which is insane, I know, because the food will still be there. But this time it was cilantro. I really wanted cilantro, so I made some homemade salsa and had my cilantro. And I don't know, now I feel satisfied. So I can move into that fast. So if you have a craving, certainly feel free to kind of give into that. And whatever it takes to get your headset into it, just you don't, if you don't have cravings, then good for you. But if you do, just don't go overboard with it. You know, have a mouthful of whatever it is that you seem to be craving. And a craving? Any people that want to join me, I would be delighted to have you come along this journey with me. If you want to try some fasting tomorrow, please jump in and do so. I don't know how long I'm going to go for. I'm hoping that I will beat my record of 20 days. So that's my game plan. So I'd love to have encouragement from you guys. I'm going to keep doing video updates. It'll kind of keep me motivated and back on track. And yeah, you'll fast for a cheat at the end. Yeah, a lot of people do that for the award. Well, I'm trying to reward myself thinking of how much better I felt when I weighed less. So that's my goal at the end. And certainly buying cute new clothes for summer and stuff would be fun too. But I'm not a huge clothes person in the first place. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. And thank you for tuning in. And Richard, if you're going to join me, I would love to have you, come along on this journey. And everyone else, wish me well. And we'll talk again soon. Thanks so much. Bye.